Alright, so I'm currently live. It is Tuesday morning, and I've been playing on the EU servers. We just got Challenge Mode Twin Largos done, and they have just released the September 21st release patch notes. Beta Event 2 is beginning, as most of you already know. I won't read all this word for word, but the TLDR is for the next few days, which essentially up until September 25th, you can play the Catalyst, Vindicator, and Bladesworn characters on your account if you wish to try them out. Or you can group with them and see what it's like to do that, or fight against them in PvP, whatever you wish to do. Beta character limitations, I won't do this word for word. It is the exact same as last time. If you would like to read this word for word because you didn't participate in the last beta event, I will put a link to this in the description down below. The Directx 11 beta is now available. For anyone who's been living under a rock, Guild Wars 2 has been using Directx 9 pretty much since it came out, and that means if your computer is capable of running Directx 11, which that is most of you, but you know there might be some of you that are playing on toasters, then you might be able to get an improvement with your frames per second and your visual prowess by trying this out. You can opt in to test out DirectX 11 in the in-game options panel, and there's a warning to make sure you've got the right drivers installed if you are going to try this. Known issues, custom window refresh rates over 60 Hz in the options panel not yet supported. Full screen window gamma settings in the options panel not yet supported. And again, this is a beta. This is a beta. Guys, if you see a problem, report it. They're trying to make it better, but this is not the finished product. World vs. World Restructuring Phase 1 Beta. The first part of World v. World Alliances, where you can play with friends that are not necessarily on the same server in World vs. World, will start later this week on September 24th. I believe that is Friday. I'm looking at my calendar. Yes, it is. So it will start on Friday. So if you wish to try to plan ahead for that, then now you know when that begins. So that does start this week, but not today at the time of recording this video. A new tab for World v. World Restructuring feature is now available in the in-game panel. In this tab, you'll be able to choose which of the guilds you want to play with during the World Restructuring Beta event. Please choose your guild before 11:59 p.m. September 23rd. That's Thursday night. Or you may be match-made onto a team as an individual player. At the conclusion of the event, October 1st, the world linking system will be re-enabled and World v. World will return to its current state. That'll be the end of the beta event, and then they're going to probably go over the data they gather there at time and see what needs to be improved upon. The beta event matchup starts September 24th during the World v. World reset on Friday night. World v. World bonus XP event is actually starting today, though, and that's going to go until October 1st, giving you double World v. World XP, a 25% bonus to reward track progress, and a 50% bonus to magic find. General notes. This stuff from here down, even if you've been keeping up with the news, I believe most of this stuff is new. Stew. Fixed a bug in which the region to laugh at Marcello to complete one of the minstrel's misfortune requirements of the Quip 1 experiment. Wow. So there's if you were trying to make the legendary gun Quip, they fixed a bug. Fixed a bug in which some profession-specific UI would change color depending on the map environment, such as Deadeye's Malice Pips. Oh, I know a Deadeye on Twitter who's constantly complaining about that. The Malice Pips, it's like a resource. For those of you who don't play Deadeye, it's a resource system that's very, very dark. It's like these dark little globes of energy that are above your dodge bar, and depending on where you are, like if you're an ore, you can't even see them. And it's understandably annoying. Like you look down and it's like you can't see how much mana you have. So they did something for that. Good for them. Fixed a bug in which the delectable birthday cake. Okay, that is the cake you get. It's like an infinite use food buff that you get for having an account that's 9 years old. However, the buff it gave you was not counting as a food buff. Would not apply to players. It's effect of the amount. Actually, no, I'm thinking of a different situation here. Same cake, but I thought they fixed something different. They're saying fixed a bug in which it would not give its effect to players with the malnourished effect. So that means you recently had food wear off of you and you get the debuff saying malnourished, which I happen to have right now. I'm a hungry boy. That debuff there. So before, you wouldn't be able to eat cake right now. However, this does bring to light a good note. Fishing. When fishing comes out, there's a mastery where you get bonus fishing if you're well fed. I'm wondering if the cake counts. because the cake buff is different from the normal nourished buff. So I'm not sure if the infinite use cake counts for being able to keep up the fishing mastery buff. We'll have to wait and see how that works. If it does work, that is an awesome way of doing it. Very easy way to keep it up if you are a player or with a player on your skiff that's been around for 9 years. Let's see. The away from keyboard detection system has been updated. Players actively participating in chat will no longer be disconnected for inactivity. I didn't even know that was an issue. Okay. We've made several changes to the status reset system that was introduced on August 31st. These changes were detailed more extensively here. Let's see. What was this? File status reset. Oh, this was about like when you change builds and you would lose your boons and stuff like that. They've been talking about that a lot on the forums. I believe the main oh, good, it's right here. Yeah, it's I don't have to remember it from memory. It's right there. A status reset removing boons will no longer occur when changing an equipped weapon with your inventory or the hero panel. Status reset will still occur on changing traits or templates, which even then, it's not perfect. For example, if I were playing Dragon Hunter, I could swap Firebrand, give a crap ton of boons to me and my team, and then swap back to Dragon Hunter, and yes, I would lose my boons, but my team would still have them. Status reset will no longer remove the swiftness boon. It will now remove stealth. It will remove stealth. Special Forces training area selected boons will now be regularly reapplied if lost until removed at the console. Professions. Engineer. Healing turret. The water combo field generated when the turret is summoned, it will now appear immediately instead of after a 1-second delay. Okay. Mesmer Mirage, Chaos Vortex. Targeting for the boons provided by this skill will now prioritize party members and then squad members in the area before enhancing other players. This skill now additionally draws a thin circle on the ground visible by allies for 1 second, making it easier to gauge the distance and positioning for granting boons to allies. I did not know that this did not prioritize party members and squad members already, because most spells in the game that give boons do prioritize them. So that's very interesting. I didn't know that this was not running with that AI. Necromancer. Blood Fiend. Wow. Okay, hold on. Can we summarize this? Reduce base health. Okay. Alright, so all of this is the health of their minions was reduced in PvP. That's it. I don't know. What are we looking at? Maybe 30%? Maybe? It looks like, if I'm like just rounding this out, it looks like most of their minions lost about 30% hit points in PvP Conquest only. And Eternal Life reduced the life force threshold from 20% to 10% in PvP only. Alright, well, Necromancers have been very strong lately. It seems like they are saying, yes, we see that, and they're trying to take a stab at that. Ranger, One Wolf Pack. Fixed a bug that caused damaging strikes from this skill to fail to occur on certain large bosses, such as the Conjured Amalgamate. Oh my gosh, chat. Soul Beast, they didn't know that they were broken on Conjured, so they just got buffed on Conjured. And by buffed, I mean fixed. Revenant, Renegade. Orders from above. Targeting for this skill will now prioritize party members and squad members of the area. Again, that's their alacrity, right? So once again, they had a boon that was targeting people. So like if you were with a group of people, but you were fighting like Death-Branded Shatterer, and you were with 100 other people there, you were often not buffing your group. Again, I'm surprised because it's the game is designed that these boons will target group members first, then squad, then random people nearby, and then pets and minions. So I didn't even know that these couple of skills had slipped through the cracks on that. Okay. I will say, orders from above, most alacrigades will give alacrity to 10 people. So I think in a raid environment, most of us would not have noticed if it wasn't prioritizing your squad because it hits 10 people. So then you probably only noticed it if you were with a group near another large party of people in an open world event. Or World v World or something. Blackline Trading Company Gem Store. The Waypoint Unlock box has been updated to include new Major Cities Waypoint Unlock as a possible selection. And Black Lion Chest, the new Black Lion Mastery Coffer, has been added as a new guaranteed item for the duration of the Reaper's Path chest. And then late notes. Fixed a bug that prevented... the Ranger note is here again. And then bug fixes fixed a bug that prevented some light sources from correctly displaying lighting effects. Black Lion Mastery Coffer. Let me see if I'm able to show that. I've not logged out since the patch hit, so I might not be able to do so. But let's see if we are able to do so. So let's... Black Lion, preview, Still Reaper's Path chest. Black Lion Mastery Coffer. I think I might need to relog. I think this is the old thing. Okay, hang on. So, I'm gonna dare to log out. Let me see if I can even log back in. There's a few people telling me that they've logged out to do the patch and they can't get back in. So we're gonna see if I'm able to do so. Alright, I'm back in. I've got my beta character slots right here. So, these are available. And got our Warrior, Rev, and Ellie. So those are there. Wonderful. Let's log back in and see if we can get that that picture of the chest. Okay, there it goes. It reset. The Black Lion Mystery Coffer contains a random Elixir of Mastery XP for one of the 4 Mastery regions. So, useless for... Oh, it sells for gold, though. Okay, so people that don't need Mastery XP, it's a gold each time. Okay, cool. And yeah, with that, I think this is the most beta testing we've ever seen at one time. The Directx thing, the new classes, and the World v World stuff, and then also a small patch today all at once. Yeah, friendly reminder, if you are using any Guild Wars 2 add-ons made by fans, like I use Radial Mount Menu and Arc DPS, wow, I can already see beta classes running around in front of me. Look at these catalysts everywhere. Oh boy. But yeah, if you're using any of those add-ons, you will probably need to uninstall them in order to log in. And wait for, hopefully, the makers of those add-ons to run some updates. And let's see if we can find the graphics option. There it is. Enable DirectX 11 rendering beta. All right, so that's where to try it out. And with that, if you have any questions, problems, thoughts, concerns, or comments about the beta that you want to share with other people, put them in the comments below. See you next time.